Hey guys, it's Rich,
And X.
and we are
Two guys talking games.
episode 29.
Yeah, man. 29. 29.
Yeah,
Woo! 1 week away from PAX East.
PAX East, which better not suck, because I'm reading
Better
online,
not suck East.
Right, because all I'm reading online, tournaments. I'm not.
That shit's pissing me off, East.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what
don't
the
make me mad,
fuck?
East. It'll be the last time. You don't want this to be the last time Two Guys Talking Games is at PAX East.
I know.
Place will shut down.
Damn right it will. What the fuck's wrong with that? No.
Jeez. But I did read online. There's a few cool things. Ubi's going to be there. Ubisoft.
That's gonna be cool.
They're going to be having. I think you can play Watch Dogs there. They got some Microsoft games that are coming out that you're going to be able to play there.
The one I'm keeping an eye on and I want to go see is Evolve, dude.
Evolve.
I want to go see Evolve. I want to go see Evolve.
I want to play
That's
Evolve.
yes.
I'm hoping they have playable demos. That would be very cool.
I mean, I'm hoping because that video said first 5 hours.
Yeah.
First 5 hours,
yeah.
man.
I hope they have that on display and you can play, like, there's a timer on a demo or something where you can just get a line for that, because that, I believe, is this year release. I'm hoping.
Yes. Well, it's supposed to be, yes, with the Xbox One.
Now, I'm curious about, you had mentioned if you pre-order Wolfenstein, you get a beta code for Doom.
For Doom, yes, which they renamed Doom.
Oh, it is? Really?
Yes, they called it just Doom.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm curious.
Yes.
Okay, so Wolfenstein's coming out for the PS3, PS4, 360, Xbox One. My concern is this. I don't want Doom to come out for the PS3 or the Xbox 360. I want it to be next gen. Because I know what ID or id does with their games. Their games look graphically amazing. And I don't want anything to be compromised visually by them catering to both generations. I really do hope this is next gen only.
Yes.
And I'm hoping the beta code is just for the PS4 version of Wolfenstein and for the Xbox One version. I don't know. I didn't read the details, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure if Doom is being developed for both generations or not.
I hope it is just for the current gen right now.
Yeah, I do too.
Because I don't want the graphics dummied down. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? I want it to be full on awesomeness.
Yes,
that's what I want.
And
I really do think it's. You got to think about it. It was slated to come out last year.
Yep.
It got pushed up for the simple reason that they wanted to make it look better and stuff like that. Now, I'm curious: did they do that because they developed it? You know, they were developing it for the old, and now they just switched it over to the new, or are they just doing it straight up for? Because they had the dev kits, all last year and the year before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The people already started working on for the system. So. It might be just straight up Xbox One and PS4. I don't know. I got to look into it.
Yeah. I'm hoping it is, just because, like I said, visually, I hope they really do it just for the next generation.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Elder Scrolls Online. IGN they have a review in progress. Anyone who's listened to the show knows how we feel about the
$15 that is not gonna be paid by me monthly. Dude.
$15.
I would love to play the freaking game. It was badass. As soon as they put it free to play, I'll be the first one picking it up.
Right.
Aside from that, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
I ain't sitting there paying no $15 a month for it. No. I already pay $60 for live. I'm good.
Yep. I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree. It's just not happening.
That's not happening.
If they lower the price, again, it's the monthly thing. I have a problem with that monthly fee.
Yep.
I don't know what it'd take for me to jump on board. They'd have to come up with some other packages or something, some upfront fee that you pay.
Something.
I don't
Give
know.
me something.
Yeah.
Give me a discounted 1 year for $25. I'll do that.
Yeah, like a 1 year card or something like that.
Yeah, I'll do something.
Because realistically, you know how it goes. You're not going to play the game forever.
No.
So I mean, the monthly thing is fine, but
there's too many freaking games out there.
Too much.
Too many. I'm getting pulled into too many directions to even consider paying an extra $15 to play a certain game online. That's not going to happen.
Yep.
I can understand if I was a niche gamer and only played certain games and I didn't bother with other games. No.
Right.
Then I would probably jump on something like that. But I'm getting pulled into too many directions. I just finished, put it in. I just finished my second playthrough. Okay. I'm at the bonfire. Yes, yeah. I'm at the bonfire saying, do you want to start your third playthrough? You know what I mean? I'm well over 120 something hours into the game. You know what I mean? I'm not. I don't have the time to sit there and pay to play a game online that I'm not really going to give that much time to because there's all these other goddamn games that I'm playing.
It's too much.
That's not going to happen.
Too much going on right now.
Not gonna happen.
Watch Dogs is coming out May 27th.
Yeah.
Depending on the reviews for that, do you plan on picking that up, or you got want to see what the reviews are?
I want to see what the reviews are because May 30th. What day is Watch Dogs coming out?
May 27th.
May 27th. May 30th is
Nintendo.
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
And man, I'm out. Whoo!
I figured it was Nintendo.
Man, I'm picking that up.
And like I said, hopefully Watch Dogs is something we can play next week at PAX East.
Yes.
I'm hoping that'd be very cool to get some time. What was the beta? Oh, when you played Titanfall. It's almost like at this point reviews don't matter. You played it, you liked it enough,
Yeah.
So you knew you wanted to get it just from playing the beta,
Yeah.
What else is going on this week? I just went on to IGN and checking out some other stuff here. I believe Blizzard's going to be at PAX East too, but I mean they have a new Dark Souls. I'm sorry. Gee, you know what's on my mind?
Yeah.
They have a new Diablo 3 like expansion pack.
Yeah.
Is it like Reaper of Souls? I think it's called.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's probably going to be on display. Amongst other things, like I said, they got to have some playable stuff that you're not able to see otherwise, or play otherwise.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope they don't disappoint.
Yeah.
And I hope they have some really cool stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I have been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2, of course. I got a little burnt out with it yesterday because we had an electrician here for the better part of the day, so I was kind of stuck here.
Yeah.
So I did play quite a lot of Dark Souls, and I was doing stuff that I said I wouldn't do again. Like I went through Belfry, Luna, Belfry Soul, which really wasn't that bad. When you look at
it wasn't.
I mean,
it really wasn't.
Belfry Soul. I think the second one. That's so short.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even have time to be invaded if you run through it real quick.
Yeah.
So I did some other stuff. I don't even know if I did anything that I normally haven't done before. But
I mean, I started just being a ball buster and just started invading people.
Yeah.
Not even blue. I started invading people red, and I just started fucking with people. I'm like, let's do this,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Well, I mean,
I switched. Yeah, I mean, I switched my stats around, and I found that I liked more the great soul spears, the sun spears.
Yes.
On the miracle aspect, so I went to that guy there in Iron Keep, and I gave him those incense things, and I lowered.
Oh, yep.
Because you're supposed to be a 40, I lowered it to 25. Oh. Level 25. So I'm like, all right. So I put that at 25. So that means I no longer have to be a 40 to be able to use it. So I took away points off of the intelligence, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I added it into different places. It was just like, I did that for the spells that I really use a lot.
Yeah.
I incensed them with the guy there in Iron Keep, and I lowered the level prerequisite that you have to be able to use it. And then when I reached that level, I went in and I lowered it, and I changed the stats around, and I that way I'm not putting as many stats, as many points into those stats. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I then put them somewhere else. So.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Switch my character around a bit.
Yeah, a little merchant there when you first go into Iron Keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Yes, it's a pretty cool thing you could do, and so now I'm trying out all these different swords, all these I'm walking around with Havel's shield,
Yep.
with oh my God, Vengrel's armor.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
pretty strong.
I'm using the what sword am I using? I'm using I got the bastard sword and all these other swords
Mm.
all up all the way, but
Mm-hmm.
I was using that that it's one of the swords from the bosses.
Oh, okay. So it's a soul trade.
That curved, yeah, it's a soul trade.
Oh,
Where that big curved one
yeah.
that you slam it down, it does 3 lines outwards. I was like,
Yeah. Now, is
so
he the guy in Lost Bastille that you unpetrify or something like that? Is he the one that sells that?
strayed. I don't
Strayed.
think
Yeah.
it's strayed.
Okay.
I think it's artifacts.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's artifacts that does it.
Because I did unpetrify or whatever the hell you want to call it strayed
Yeah,
yesterday for the first time actually.
yeah,
I've never done it before, but and I looked at all the soul trays he had. I'm like, there was a shield that I was, or no, there was a the Dragon Rider bow I was gonna trade for.
yes, yes.
But I said, I'll come back to you. I unlocked the.
I grabbed that Dragon Rider
Did
bow.
you?
It's really good.
Yeah, I
That's the one
figured
that
it
I
was.
used. The one that I told you
Yeah,
that
yeah,
does just regular crappy arrows. It does like 100 and something damage. I'm like, oh,
yeah. The damage is
without
pretty.
yeah, without it being even souped up or anything,
Yeah.
reinforced or anything. So I was like, all right, I'm pretty impressed with it. And then
Yeah.
I'm walking around with the Avalon,
Yep.
that 3-shot crossbow,
Yeah, yeah.
walking around.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
They do have
badass.
some good stuff in there. I can't imagine using the bonfire there too often because all those exploding guys are right in front of the jail
Yeah.
cell. I'm like, you'd have to go there and just run and go down the stairs and just wait for them to. Although they're one hit kills now, so and they don't take any damage once you got like super good armor on.
Yeah.
But I did that for the first time, and I finally got the. You know what I did? I want to tell you. I went to Iron Keep and cleared out all of Iron Keep, turned off all the fire because I thought if I turn off the fire in Iron Keep where that bonfire is, you turn off in the, you pull that lever at the end right
Yeah.
before the boss fight. Then I'm wondering if the fire at the very beginning of the level where the key is turned
Yeah.
off,
It turns off.
which it is. So I just waited, went back, got that key, went down to Forest of Fallen Giants, and finally got all those little items where those annoying frogs were.
Yeah.
Took
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
those guys out. Got all the little crap there. I forget what I got.
So you got the Hawk
The
ring
Hawk
and stuff like
Ring
that.
and
Oh, there you go.
Triclops something or other.
Some shit.
Again, I don't
Manchettes
want to pick on the game, but most of the stuff you find to me
is
isn't
yeah.
really. You're going to use what you favor, and
Yeah.
most of the stuff I find in chests aren't stuff that I really favor.
No.
Oh,
No.
and one part too. When you get into the Iron Keep area, right where the bonfire is to go to Belfry Soul,
Yeah.
and you know how you press the lever and the thing drops and both turtles burn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and you go about your way in that level. I don't know if you found this, but there's a ladder you can go up.
Yeah.
And
That's where the water things are. Yeah.
yeah, the water thing. You go up there, and I assumed that this is the only chest I found in the whole game, iron chest, that had a mimic.
Yes.
Luckily, my health and strength was up high enough. It didn't kill me. I had like this much left.
Yeah.
And what happened was, I ran back down a ladder. The mimic chased me, fell right off, and fell into the lava and died,
Yeah.
which is fine. But I mean, I went all the way up there, and then
Yeah.
dropped back down, and I didn't do that before. That was kind of cool.
No.
It,
Oh.
it's all about. It's very cool finding each playthrough finding an area that you didn't find earlier.
Yes.
It's all about
Yeah.
it.
I mean, this time around, I went and I killed the Dark Lurker. This time around, I killed Vendrick.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, I saved all the giant souls. I went in there and it took me a couple tries because it was just all about timing. But I
Yeah, that
got him.
sword
I,
has the
I got him.
longest reach.
No problem. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that
had no
sword's
problem.
crazy long reach, man. Holy crap. Did you find standing just underneath him was the best option?
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, pretty much right on his ass. You got
Yep.
to hug his ass. You're right there, and I'm like, all right. I just kept smacking him. Started using my the big magic stuff on
Yeah.
the
Yep.
crystal magic sword and all that on my weapons, and took
And
him
that was
down like
it.
nothing.
I'm
And that was
finding
it.
better luck fighting bosses by myself. Executioner's Chariot, first time because I fought by myself. For some reason, certain bosses are worse with other players. The old Iron King, way better by myself. If I stand right in front of his face, he does the same moves over and over again, and I don't lock onto him. So when he breathes the fire, I run over and I'm hitting him in the hand while he's breathing the fire across the. All these little things you find, but certain bosses I find I just fight better without another player because the bosses act differently. Because But anyway, that's Dark Souls again. We're talking.
Well, I mean, Dark Souls rules them all, man. Right now.
Man, who are you telling? I'm gonna take a little break from it today. I'm not probably gonna play any Dark Souls today. I got some stuff to do, and like I said, a little burnt out. I played a lot of it yesterday. But you know how that goes. After a couple days, an addict, how
you start Jones and you're
start shaking,
start scratching your neck and shit.
Well, and I really want to jump on the BioShock DLC. I really do. I really want to play that episode too. So I might play a little bit of that later on today. Did see a really good movie, Machete Kills.
Yeah, it was good.
He is crazy, man.
Yeah.
So Mel Gibson is the villain in the movie.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen's the president of the United States.
What?
So at the end of the movie, Mel Gibson, I can't speak today. He escapes and he goes into space. So the third movie is going to be Machete Kills again in space. At the end of the movie, Charlie Sheen's like, "Will you take this task and go to space to kill so and so?" And Machete's like, "I'll take it. I'll do it." So now the third one's going to be him flying off in a
What the fuck?
Dude, it's so violent and it's so campy. It's just, oh my god, he's really good, man. This guy's like 70 or 71 or something like that.
Jeez.
But man, they are entertaining movies and funny as all hell, man. Really, really cool movie. So anyway, that was that. I was just playing around with a topic this week. Best video game weapons. I actually saw this, I believe, on, was it GameSpot or IGN, and it kind of made me think, man, that's a cool topic, man. There's some really cool weapons that we've come across in our years of gaming, and I just want to throw out one and get started here, and I know you got some as well. I thought, man, the Hammer of Dawn in Gears of War.
Yeah, man, the Hammer of Dawn.
I love the Hammer of Dawn. You just lay it down and just everything it's complete
everything
chaos.
Blows up. Yeah.
Complete chaos.
Yeah.
The Hammer of Dawn,
for Gears, for me, it was the boom shot. I love the damn boom shot.
Yes.
Oh my god, the boom shot. You get a cluster of 2 or 3 people, they're all going up.
Yeah, you're right. The boom shot.
That boom shot, man.
Very cool. I mean, I like the Lancer as well, but and the Hammer of Dawn was cool because you couldn't use it all the time, so it was like, but the boom shot was That's was
the boom shot.
Very, very cool. Another one I came up with, which is one that actually you had mentioned. It's from a Bethesda game.
Man.
No, I wanted you to say this because it's...
That one's mine.
What is that?
The dart gun?
The dart gun.
I love that damn dart gun, dude. I love that. That is my favorite gun in
the Fallout series.
Fallout 3, yeah. Fallout 3. Dude, anybody, except for robots.
Right.
But anybody, what were they, the Darkstalkers or whatever they were?
Those huge things.
Man, you get their legs from far away and their arms.
And they're
all they're doing is walking mad slow because they can't move because you just fucked up their legs.
Yep.
They can't swing at you because you hit them in the arms and they can't swing. So all they're doing is looking at you when they get to you because they can't move.
They can't do anything.
They can't do nothing.
Their limbs are useless.
They're at your mercy, so you can just sit there and just fuck them over, dude. Woo. I love the dart gun. That shit was just awesome.
That was a game breaker for you for the other game, right?
Yes, for Fallout New Vegas. Yes, I didn't like it because they didn't have the dart gun.
Yeah, that changed.
They didn't have the dart gun.
It changed a lot. I don't know why they did that. Maybe because a different studio did the game, actually, Obsidian.
Whoa. They suck.
Yeah,
they suck. I'll tell you that much right now.
Man, man.
Because
And it was
man, oh man,
silent.
that dark gun. Yeah,
That's
it
what
was
was great
silent.
about it. No one else
You
heard
you
it. No
you
enemies.
you're creeping around.
Yep.
You know, you're doing your stealth, so you would get the stealth bonus
Yep.
on top of the gun's bonus.
Yep.
It was freaking ridiculous. It was like 1 plus 1,000. It was like the damage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was like, what? As
Damage
soon as you would,
multiplier.
as soon as you would hit the limb,
Oh
they're
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
That
No,
limb is gone.
that
It's like
was hot.
numb. They can't move it.
That was hot, man.
I love that damn dart gun.
Um, I got one from Half-Life 2. I still wish you played this game. There was a gravity gun. This was like the original gravity gun, which was really cool because they had these what is it like on a bike, the sprockets with blades there
on the sides. Yeah.
They would have those, and these enemies would come at you, and you'd use a gravity gun to suck up these sprockets, and then you'd fling them at the enemy and take their heads off. That was hot, man. The gravity gun from Half-Life 2. That and the crowbar, of course. But Half-Life 3, when this game comes out, dude, you gotta
I'll probably jump
this game. You're gonna love the Half-Life series. I mean, Steam does it, which is or Valve. I'm sorry, Valve does it, which of course did Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, Left 4 Dead.
And Evolve.
No, Left 4 Dead. Was it Left 4 Dead? Yeah, it was.
Right?
It was
Left 4
Left 4
Dead.
Dead. Yes.
Evolve, they did, or they're doing.
Yeah, they're doing. Yeah, my next gun I would have to say is the lock-on rocket launcher from Halo 2.
Yes. Very cool. Very cool.
Yes, it was freaking awesome, especially when you're trying to play capture the flag and you got a warthog trying to run out of the base with the flag, and you're on top of the base and you jump, lock on, shoot, land, and all you see is flag down. You're like, yes, and they're like across the map, dude, because it locked on. It was freaking awesome.
Yeah, they changed that.
It was awesome, dude.
3 on.
Yeah,
they just,
but that lock on rocket launcher was it, man. Taking out banshees, it was just awesome.
That was very, very cool. I have 1, 2, 3 weapons from the Halo series.
Oh, as do I. I have a few
okay.
for
So
Halo.
we'll do the Halo thing then. I'm sure one of them is the original pistol.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. That's 3 shot right there. Bing, bing, bing.
Wasn't that great, man?
The many a time I beat the shit out of Chaotic playing 1-on-1 on Halo 1
because of the pistol.
Because of the pistol. The first time I ever beat him was me using the pistol, and him, because I never played Halo before, and he used to beat me until I bought the game, and I started, this pistol's badass. Yep. So I started playing just strictly with the pistol, and then we played again, and
yep.
Man, I whooped his ass 50-25. I remember that shit. And he turned around, he goes, "What the fuck?"
The pistol.
The pistol. I told him, the pistol. Don't even bother with zooming in. Right. Don't even, because as soon as you get hit, it's just gonna knock you out of zoom. Yeah. Just pull the trigger, 3 shots, you're dead.
Yeah, the pistol.
That's it, man.
Oh man, that was over.
Halo 1 pistol.
Well, then they bring that back somewhat in Halo 4.
Yeah, they did somewhat.
But I mean, it wasn't. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same.
No, it wasn't the same.
The original, man. Well, the other one for me, the second out of 3 I have is of course the plasma grenade.
Yes.
How many times I stick people?
Plasma grenade whore.
Oh my god, I still actually a couple months ago I popped in my Halo 3 disc, and I actually played a little bit, but I popped it in and went on the theater to see, and there was still like maybe 12 film clips. That I had up there. Not all of them were there for some reason, but I don't. Who knows what they did with that? But I did look at the ones I had, and they were all film clips of the plasma grenades sticking.
Yeah.
Ones where I just like throw them across the map and stick people.
And just stick people. I'm like, what?
just beautiful, and they're all on the greatest hits DVD that you did.
Yeah.
Which is very cool.
Yeah, I love that damn DVD with the one with the guy running across the map. You stick him in the ass as he's running.
That was like Guardian.
That was like Guardian.
Guardian level. That's right.
He must have been pissed.
Oh my gosh, man! Stuck him right. Yep, that's right. I think the best one that I have on my Halo 3 disc still is it was on Narrows where I couldn't see the guy, and it was 2-on-2 actually, and I was crouched down and I just took a guess because he kept moving back and forth on the other side of the map. I just took a guess and threw it and timed it right, and I stuck him.
Stuck him.
No idea where he even was.
For me, it was right there on Narrows with the teleporters. they're coming on the teleport on their side. I throw the stickies on our side, and they meet in the middle of the air. And as they're coming, they blow up in the air.
That was, oh my god, that was funny. Holy crap, man.
I love those damn sticky dates.
A long time.
I know. We got to jump on that.
We were addicts, but anyway. How about the battle rifle?
Yes. Halo 2 battle rifle.
Yep.
The Halo 2 battle rifle.
Yep, that one probably was the best. Just a couple spurts.
Oh that's my gosh,
man, that was
and that was it.
I wish they got back to Magic. I mean, 3 was good, Reach was good, 4 was, probably better. But something about them, we talked about this before. The magic of Halo 2, they really hit it home.
Well, see, here's the thing about Halo 2 and why no other game is ever gonna reach it, even when they do a remake of Halo 2.
Yeah.
The thing is, before Halo 2, there was nothing else like it.
Yeah, it was the first of its kind, yeah.
It was the first of its kind. Yeah. So there was absolutely nothing like it. There was no game that you could get on like that and play on a console with other people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody and their mother had that. That was during the time that everybody and their mother had their actual headsets on.
Yes.
Because if you try to game with people now, they have it on, but they don't talk. They have it muted or whatever, and they don't talk like how they used to way back in Halo 2. Everybody would be on. Yep. Everybody would be talking. Everybody would be talking smack. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So.
Yep, you're right.
There's never gonna be another game like that because that was, they were for PC like Unreal and shit like that, but it's not the same.
No, it wasn't the same.
For consoles, for multiplayer.
Yep.
Halo 2 was it, and there really is not going to be any other games like it. That's why it's never going to recapture the same magic. It can't. It cannot. It cannot. Because there's too many games. The market got oversaturated with the Call of Duties and the Battlefields and the multiple, the Halos and the Gears of Wars and there's too many now.
Multiplayer.
Yeah, there's too many now, so you're never going to recapture that magic again. Yeah. You're just not.
No, you're right. There was just something about it, And, speaking of multiplayer games, Gears of War, did you see there's another studio developing the next Gears of War game?
Yes.
Microsoft obviously owns it, but
yes.
A little worried about that. Hopefully that comes out good, because that's a really big series. And
that's a big name, but we'll see. I mean, part of me wants it to be let go, because you gotta think about it. Those were great franchises for the 360.
Right.
If you're gonna hold on to the name and move it on forward, if it's not done right, you just ruined the franchise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The trilogy was great.
The trilogy was great.
Yeah, that was
let it go. You know what I mean?
Excellent.
It was a great story. Leave it on the 360. It's good.
Yeah.
You're done. Don't. You know what I mean?
Leave it alone. I could see them redoing that for like all 3 games into one package for the Xbox One. I could see them redoing that with updated graphics and whatnot. But well, I got another weapon here for you. This one you're very familiar with.
Okay.
It's all I'm gonna say is it's from the Doom series.
Yeah, I know which one it is. I love that damn gun.
What do you think it is? The BFG?
The BFG, the big fucking gun from Doom, man. Hell yeah.
I remember picking it up in Doom 3. You had to go through all this, unlock this door and do that and do this.
Yes.
And when I got it, man, that thing is scary, man. Did you see the movie?
That's a big fucking gun. Doom, yeah.
With the Rock, yeah.
With the Rock, yeah.
When he picked up the BFG,
yeah.
He said it, like, BFG, and then he says it. I'm like, oh, that was really cool. I mean, it wasn't the best movie, but it was okay.
Yeah, it was all right.
But that is, the BFG is up there, man, up there on the list. I can't even say like this is like a countdown list because I really don't have a number one favorite.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah. I mean, you have any other weapons? I have a couple more.
No, but you could go ahead. Go ahead and name yours.
Well, I'm a big Hitman fan.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's always something about the silver ballers in Hitman. The dual ones. I don't know if you played the latest Hitman enough to where he was in the gun shop. and it's the level where you get your silver ballers back.
Mm-hmm.
But you play the level, then towards the end of the level, there's like all these glass encasements where they have all these guns, and one of the encasements is his silver suitcase that's open up, and both silver ballers are there, and he gets them both, and it's just, man, there's something so cool about seeing Hitman with his two silver ballers.
Yeah.
And this thing's just so powerful, man. I'm telling you, during the summer, I know you own it. If you get a chance, it's an excellent story, excellent game, man. If you can finish Hitman,
I know. I know. I have to. It's just that
absolutely.
games like freaking Dark Souls come out and they take over 100 and some odd hours, man. You know.
But you know what? That too shall pass. Hey, we know how that goes.
Yeah.
We're gonna play Dark Souls 2 to the point where it's gonna be okay. You know what? I think I'm done. It's time to move on.
Well, see, the thing is, I think I'm gonna put it aside right now.
Yep.
Because if I know if I move on to my third playthrough,
you're not gonna
I'm not gonna stop hearing it from Chaotic. He's like, oh, wait for me, because he wants me to help him out co-op on a second playthrough. I'm like, well, what the fuck, hurry the fuck up so I can play with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're taking your damn sweet time, so now I have to stop playing to wait for people. So.
Well, I mean, it'd probably be a good time then to get caught up with other stuff that you wanted to play.
Yeah, but. What I want to play is fucking Dark Souls. That's what I want to play. Yeah, I did the other day, and it's not the same because I have my shit so leveled up. I'm spoiled right now. Yeah. I don't want to have to start over. I don't like that.
What you're saying. Yeah. I know, you're at a point now where it's like, you earned that character level, and
I earned So.
Well, I do have a couple weapons from the Dark Souls series. From the first game, of course, as you know, the halberd was my favorite.
Yes.
At a plus 15, that thing is. I just.
Yeah, for me, it was the claymore.
And
for me, it was the claymore.
You mentioned that, and I'm torn because those are the only two I really kept in my inventory. They're both plus 15s, of course.
Yeah.
They both can be. What's the even word? You can add stuff to them like the pine resin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because they're not already infused with something. Both excellent weapons. The halberd's good with the reach and the thrust. The claymore is good side to side. You never miss an enemy. You're right. The claymore is way up there too. That's a tough one to beat.
Yeah, that was my preferred weapon in Dark Souls 1 was the claymore.
Now, what do you got for the second one? Do you have a specific sword or weapon that you tend to go to?
I pretty much used the regular longsword, souped up all the way.
Yep.
With lightning. Lightning.
You
that was my yes.
Yeah.
That was my weapon. That and the dagger, a raw dagger, man, with the backstabs. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's it. Because I'm doing primary magic. You know what I mean? So whenever I get up close, it's all dagger. I bust out the dagger.
Yeah, that is a killer weapon, man. That is a killer weapon. I tend to go to the bastard sword, or the claymore is good, but we talked about this the other day. The bastard sword is a little lighter. You don't have to pay for it because it's a drop from a bunch of the enemies.
Yeah.
So you don't have to pay any money for it, and the right trigger, the strong attack is a top-down attack. Where the claymore strong attack is a thrust, and a lot of times you miss.
And actually, surprisingly, the stronger of the three, because all three of them act the same. All three of them, it's got like fairly close in stats.
Yeah.
Which is the flamberge, the bastard sword, and the claymore.
Yeah.
The stronger of the three, no lie, is the flamberge.
Is it really?
It is, because it doesn't lose that much on strength because of the fire, and fire is added to it. It's like 20 points less than the claymore, 10 points less than the bastard sword, but on top of that, it has 100 and something of fire damage.
So it is stronger, yeah.
And it is stronger, overall than the two. It's the strongest one, the flamberge.
Yeah.
And it acts just like the claymore. In all the attacks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the way it swings, yeah. I'm still looking for chunks, man. I got one Titanite chunk in Harvest Valley, in that big poison pit.
If you have a lot of money, I could tell you where you could buy the chunks. An unlimited number of chunks.
Where?
But you need the money.
Hmm.
The girl in Majula.
Oh, yeah.
Once you buy enough things from her, she extends her inventory.
Yeah.
It's unlimited chunks. All you have to do is sit there, but you need the money.
Yeah, and there's a certain point of the game you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty much there anyway. So I did buy a bunch of large Titanite shards from her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure at some point,
check
haven't
check the chunks because I went there yesterday. I'm like, she has every single stone.
Yeah.
But she has the first 3, which is the Titanite, the large Titanite, and then the chunks.
Yep.
They're all unlimited, so you can buy as many as you need. It's just that you would need the souls to be able to buy a lot of chunks.
Right.
So, because I went in yesterday and I got all 3 Bastard Sword, the Claymore, and the Flambridge, all 3 at 10. And I went to her and I bought all the chunks that I needed. Right.
So let me ask you something. I have every boss soul in my inventory.
Yeah.
Did you just keep the giant souls, or did you use the other ones?
All the other ones, I went in and I bought their weapons.
I got you.
I traded them. I did it for the simple reason that I want to get that achievement of having all the things.
Yeah.
So I went in, but the thing is, they have multiple. So you have to do multiple playthroughs so you can get the multiple weapons.
Yeah.
So I so far have a good inventory of them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I like Ornstein's little lightning spear thing because it actually the strong attack actually shoots lightning. Oh. You know what I mean? It shoots a thing of lightning. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I was playing around with that and stuff like that. It's fast for as big as it is.
Yeah,
it is fast. Like your stabbing, it's really fast. I was surprised.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I'm not gonna go for that achievement, which I'm probably not. I think I'm just gonna keep the giant souls.
Yeah.
And use them. When I fight Vendrick or whatever his name.
Vendrick, yeah. So basically, the 2 giants down at that cave, their soul.
Yep.
And then you do the memories, you get 3 more, so you should have 4.
Yep.
I then also in my inventory had the soul of the last giant and the soul of the last, the giant king or whatever.
Yep.
So I had all those souls in my inventory and I killed Vendrick, no problem.
Now I'm wondering, okay, so the souls won't look different. It's not like the primal souls. They say giant on them, is that? Okay,
the soul of the last giant, it's like a little sliver.
Yeah.
And the one of the king is one of the big ones, the big orange ones.
Yep.
But the other ones are the ones that look like they have 2.
Oh, yes.
Those that you'll see. If once you have all of those, it'll say 4, because the ones from the memories look like that.
Okay. So actually, the first boss in the whole game is one of them.
Yes, is one of them.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I mean, I'll use the other ones. I got Pursuer, Dragon Rider. I'll just use them.
I mean, unless you're gonna get their weapons and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I mean, you might as well though. I mean, well, why not? If you already have the things, you might as well just get their weapons and put them in storage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna do multiple playthroughs, you might as well.
Yeah. What do you got to do? At least 2 playthroughs to get all the achievements?
3.
All 3,
huh? 3. I'm gonna have to do 4 because the first time around I spent everything.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. That's cool.
Which is not a problem, because you know what I found funny in the game. There's 1, 2, 3. You actually potentially fight the Pursuer like 4 to 5 times.
Yeah.
In the damn game, and there's 2 of them that you fight at once.
What?
Yes.
Where?
In the throne room.
Oh.
After I beat King Vendrick and all that stuff, and I right before I went to go do the Throne of Want and all that stuff.
Right.
I went to the throne room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm looking over there. As soon as I walk in, 2 of them come up. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, run! And I had to run out of there because I would have gotten my ass kicked.
My gosh, man, come on.
Yep, 2 pursuers. I was like, you sons of bitches. That's a co-op moment.
Well, that's a co-op moment, is right.
That's a co-op moment.
That's where you look for those signs and Jeez,
Yep.
man.
But that was awesome. It was awesome.
Dang,
it was
man.
awesome.
It's awesome running too, because I'd be running as quick as I can, man. Jeez.
Yep.
Well, that's about it for my weapons. Let me just see right here. I got Half-Life, Doom, Halo, Gears, Taylor. Yeah, those are all the weapons I had for my list.
Yeah,
you got any
those are
more
cool
listed?
weapons. No, not really.
Yeah.
It's just it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
All these games, of course, yeah. There's tons of great weapons I love playing with, like the regular sticky grenades when they put them to stick on walls and stuff in Gears of War. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just stuff like that you could do like different
Yeah.
things with and stuff. It's just all
Yeah.
these weapons. I like the weapons that are unique.
Yeah.
Like in what's that game?
Mm.
It's from the Gears universe type of deal. You're able to
Oh.
kick the enemies. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Uh,
Gears Universe. Oh, you're talking about a Bulletstorm.
Bulletstorm.
Oh yes, yes.
The ballas that
Yeah.
you shoot.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it's the grenades, and
Yeah.
they wrap around the enemy and
Oh, the
stuff
right,
like
right.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. You play the demo.
Stuff like that is badass. You know
Yep.
what I mean? You hit the enemy, you hit them with that, it wraps around them, then you kick them, and you kick them towards the other enemies, and they all blow
They all
up.
blow up at the same
Shit
time.
like that, man. It's freaking awesome.
I was
It's
gonna
awesome.
mention some Borderlands weapons, but there's so many different names in Borderlands. There's not like a specific weapon that everyone. You know how like
Yeah,
there's 8 bazillion weapons and
yeah, there is, man.
yeah.
So it's not like it's like one specific weapon that'll rule them all. No, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, they do
Yeah,
have some really cool weapons in the game, but there are too many to even mention.
yeah,
And I haven't played the game in a while either. So, but anyway, yeah, that's about my list right there. Don't forget next week for anyone who's listening. We will not have a show up next week because next week's PAX East,
yes.
and the following week we'll have
Episode 30.
episode 30, which will
Yes,
be
yes.
PAX East episode. Everything that we can say about PAX East that was cool and not cool. We'll let you guys know.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got to know. I don't know what happened this year, but Sony and Nintendo are not going to be there.
A little strange, man.
So that's weird. So we're gonna see what they have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Still gonna go check it out.
I thought that
Hopefully,
was
we'll
so
have some
strange.
really good games to report. Ubisoft is gonna be there, which is good.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of Ubisoft. Let's see what they bring to the table.
yeah,
So
yeah. They probably they're gonna have something good. There's gonna be good stuff there. I really was surprised when you told me Nintendo and Sony are not gonna be there.
yeah, no, they're not gonna be there.
Yeah, because this isn't a small show.
No, the thing is always huge.
Yeah, and it gets bigger every year, so I'm a little confused about that. But they must have their reasons. I don't know why. This will be a good time for Microsoft to really get a lot of people's attention because they're not going to have any competition, any console competition.
That's true.
So, But in any case, all right. Well, that's about it for this week.
Yeah.
Just if you guys can continue to like, comment, and subscribe.
And actually, let us know what are your favorite guns from past years of games. I'm
That'd
curious.
be very cool.
I want to know what were some of your favorite guns in some of these games.
Yeah, that'd be very cool because everyone's got different games they played, and they probably have specific weapons that we might not even come across.
Yeah,
I'm ones that
curious.
we forgot to say too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'd be very cool, man. So post that up on a page. Anyone who's listening to this, they want to put up their favorite weapon from a game.
Yeah, let us know.
So yeah, oh yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Well, we are two guys talking games, and we will see you guys in a couple weeks.
Peace.